Hello friends, it is a beautiful, rainy, hurricane kind of day. Wanted to jump on real quick, talk to you about storm damage, because that's what's going on. I got a call from the office, we've lost power there, so it sounds like we're sending the staff home. We are forwarding the phones to our cell phones, so we're still available to answer your calls and start scheduling the emergency repairs, whatever comes up out of this storm. But wanted to talk a little bit about, storm damage and how we deal with things and some things you can do to protect your house. Obviously, we're a little late now to be looking at talking to putting a generator in, but if you're thinking, man, I wish I had a generator, we are coming into hurricane season. It's always helpful in the wintertime. We do have several electricians that we partner with, and we would be happy to get you connected with somebody who can help properly size the system for your home and get you guys set up and ready to go. It is drenching wet out here. The office staff already received a couple of fun phone calls. Pipe collars is one. So pipe collars on the plastic boots on the top of your house, they last anywhere from 8 to 15 years depending on weather, sun exposure. If you're going to have a problem with them, a monsoon like this is a first indication that something's going wrong with that pipe collar. So if it's still in really good shape, we have these repair boots that we can put over relatively inexpensively. However, if they are cracked through, that to me is too much of a band-aid solution. I don't like it. So we're going to open up the shingle system, replace that pipe collar, put a new one in for you, and then we can put the sacrificial boot over it. But if your boots haven't yet cracked through, then we can extend their life without disturbing your roofing system by just putting those rubber boots on. A big thing that we're going to get a lot of phone calls for this week is going to be the rake board capping, that sheet of aluminum metal that goes along the diagonal on the gable end of your house up at the shingle line. Those often blow off in storms like this. We're happy to work with you to get those put back together. If it's straight white, that's good. There's about 6 shades of white. So we keep 1 or 2 in stock, and if it's one of those, then you're in luck. Great. If we need to color match, then there's a little bit of an extra charge for that. If you have just a tan or a gray, or there's a specific color, then there's going to be a charge for the color match. A lot of the homes in our areas have a very simple L-shaped piece of metal that goes back up there. Some of them have these kind of complex little extra bends and things that they put in them. So that all that affects pricing. So if you've had some rake board capping blow off, please take some pictures of what's going on outside your house after it stops raining. Get us a nice wide shot ground to sky so that our staff can see what size ladder they're going to need to send our crew with. We can get an idea about color, what we need to be looking at, and we can start to get you some ballpark pricing just based on your photos of the damage that you have. So if you got a piece of metal in the ground, great. Take a profile picture, show us what kind of bends we got to do. Send us a nice wide shot, ground to sky, grass to sky, corner to corner of your house, so that we can get an idea for what kind of ladders we're going to need, what the scope of this is. And if we can't exactly color match what's there, we do have the option to do everything that's continuous, so at least it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. But a lot of times over time, it'll just kind of fade in with the sun. So that rake board capping comes off. A lot of people are going to lose some vinyl siding. It's relatively simple, relatively straightforward repair. Just time consuming depending on how high it is and what kind of scaffold or ladder scaffold, ladder planks we have to set up. So if you can, again, take this nice wide shot, send that photo to us. If you have a close-up of the profile, there's double 4.5, there's double 4, there's double 5. There's different sizes that are there. So if you can get us a picture of what's going on, and we're happy to come out and figure things out. But the more details you can give us, the more streamlined that process is going to be for getting your home back in order. I know storms like this at my house, I have to put a sheet of plywood over the window just to keep water from getting down into those basement window wells. So if you have water coming out, it might be good to throw that piece of plywood or something over just to keep the rain out. And some of you have plastic covers. Make sure those are in place before a storm like this rolls through. I recommend grabbing your patio furniture, your outdoor furniture, strapping that down or getting it in close to the house. Trash cans, anything that can blow away, become a projectile and slam into your house, slam into your siding, slam into your car. You want to try to avoid all that. If you can avoid parking underneath trees, obviously a good thing to do, as the brunt of the storm is still yet to reach us. We're going to have shingle blow-offs. Those are pretty straightforward. Again, send us a picture of what you got going on, and here on our Facebook page is the best way to do that for our business page. And hey, Charlie. Hey, Carl. Thanks for joining us. You too, Charlie. Stay safe, buddy. Thanks for sharing all our posts. We appreciate it. So those are some of the things that I know that we're going to get into out of this storm. If you're looking for a portable generator you need right now, New Arc Battery just put up a post that says that they have some that are available. So you can reach out to them. I did put the post their number just a few minutes ago here on our page. But we're ready to help you. We got a decent sized waiting list. We've already had about 6 calls come in. So if you need to get your property on the list for those repairs, what's going on, give our team a call. We have forwarded our phones out to everybody's cell phones, so hopefully there's going to be someone available here this afternoon to answer your call. And give us your details, write everything down, or message us here on Facebook. It's super simple and easy. You can message us here on our Facebook page and send us pictures here, and our staff can respond to you here. And that way we'll have all the details and all the pictures ready to go tomorrow morning when we hit the ground running. So that's what we know. That's what's going on. This hurricane's probably going to get worse before it gets better. I mean, that arm came through, and not totally sure. Our staff did let us know, Landenberg and different places, those roads flooded out all over. So if you don't have to drive, obviously don't. But if you got to get yourself home, check Google Maps, check Waze, and see what's closed and what's open. And there's a lot of roads that are flooded out right now, just because of the high water that came through. So it's a crazy day out there. We're going to have a busy week, I'm sure. We've got most of our crew is working on a finished basement for a customer right now, and I think we're going to try to pull me to float around and take care of some of these emergency situations, which, just depending how many we get, it's probably going to take us a week or 2 or perhaps 3 to get everybody put back together. So if you have a problem at your house that you are looking to get care of, by all means, please, right away, as quickly as you can, let's get you on the list. Message us here on our Facebook page, click that Contact Us button up there at the top, send us pictures of your damage, send us all your contact details, your name, address, phone number, email address, so we can know where to send your invoices and quotes and those kind of things. But the most important part really is those photos, so that we can get you a quick ballpark and we know what we need to bring with us. And the goal is that we'll try to kind of schedule these first come, first serve, but also geographically. So I'm not going to run from Kennett back to Nottingham, back to Avondale again. You know, we'll kind of pick a day and do an area and work our way around to get to everybody as quickly as we can. We got to come out, figure out what color we need, get to the supply house, come back, install it. And it's going to be, cleaning up from the storm is going to be a busy week. I can already tell. We weren't, 2 hours into the rain, and we already had 4 or 5 calls of roof leaks and pipe collars that were leaking. And somebody's already told me about a piece of capping that blew off that's flapping against the side of their house, just bang, 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 bang. If that's happening to you, by all means, if you're able to reach that, to cut it, to rip it off, to take a giant nail and stick it back in if it's not ridiculously high, and you can do that safely, by all means, do that just to protect the house so it's not beating against the siding. If you need a recommendation for a public adjuster because you think you have enough damage that it warrants going through your insurance company, we can make a recommendation to Anthony. He's phenomenal. Send us a message on our Facebook page and we'll get you his number. And welcome to hurricane season. It's upon us. It's here. It's going to be a crazy season if this is any indication, on top of everything else that's going on in the world. So if we can help you solve a problem, we are Cope Construction and Renovation, your Pennsylvania home improvement contractor, number 078. Our office staff is available weekdays 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon at 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for Cope Construction and Renovation, and extension 2 for new projects, and our team will be happy to assist you with whatever storm damage you suffered through the course of this event that just happened. If you see people asking the message board to call, we appreciate those shout outs. We appreciate you letting them know. Like us, follow us, and we are starting a YouTube page. So if you're interested in subscribing to that, we'll have a link up here shortly for our YouTube page, so you can start subscribing to that. Once we get 100 fans subscribed to our YouTube channel, then we will be able to customize the URL to make it nice, short, simple, hopefully just our Cope built name, so it'll be consistent with everything else. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If we can help you solve a problem, give us a call. Message us here on Facebook, and we look forward to serving you soon. We'll catch you guys in another video. Bye for now.